Legends, what is going on? This is the Gym Boss Podcast, and I am Jimmy Halley. I'm your host, as always. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about why our brains get in the way of us wanting to do the things that we want us to do. I've seen this quite a lot recently, and I wanted to bring it to your attention because I do it myself personally, and and I've seen it with new clients when they come on board, and I want to be able to help you, and hopefully this can bring to light maybe something that's happened to you recently where you're like, man, I'm just overthinking it. I just need to get to action. So if any of that feels like you, like where you're stressing out about this and uncertain and you're feeling nervous about it, well, then that's what we're going to be covering, how we can actually, what to do about it. And if you guys, this is your first time here, this is a podcast for gym owners to be able to get more clients and more leads. And I actually run an ad agency for gyms where we actually help them get more leads. We do a service for them and we get more leads. We book more appointments for them. And if you want 10 days of free service of that, then go to iwantfreeads.com. That's iwantfreeads.com. You can go over there, book a time to speak with me where we can get you set up. And yes, of course, there is a catch. The catch is if you do the service and you enjoy it, you're more likely to want to stay on and become a client. But you don't have to if you don't want to. It's just 10 days of ads for your gym so you can test it out if you want it. iwantfreeads.com. Right, so I don't have a real structure, but normally I write down a few bullet points for this, but I literally have had back-to-back phone calls of either sales calls or client phone calls and client like follow-up calls, checking calls to see how they're going and to make sure everything's going good. And just before we pre-launch their ads for brand new clients, and the overwhelming majority of people before they get started on anything, so if we're just about to launch ads, is nervousness, uncertainty, feeling a little bit like the butterflies are in there and not sure about how it's going to pan out. There's no clarity on the future. And that's normal. I'm here to tell you that's normal, man. Like, I get like that, and I have been like that, but I've now done it enough to feel like I can recognize it that it's a good thing. And I want to be able to hopefully help you to realize the same next time it comes up for you. So if you're making a decision and you're a little bit like, I don't know, like, it's okay. You're supposed to be nervous. It's a sign that you're telling that you're going into the right direction, in the right direction. And the thing is to not overthink it. And the thing is to not run away in the opposite direction either. Okay, so you don't want to run it in the opposite direction. It's just, if somebody has been in your shoes, like my number one job with clients when they're coming on board is to help reduce that fear of the unknown. Then as soon as we start, man, they're off to the races. And if you want to be able to have free ads for your gym, go to iwantfreeads.com. It's like we said at the start, go to iwantfreeads.com. You can get 10 days of free ads for your gym so you can test it out without the fear. Without that there, so you can actually like dip your toe in the water and experience it a little bit, okay? And that's only if you're a gym owner that really wants to grow and is serious about getting more clients and serious about being able to put in the work that's required to get there with our help, obviously. But let me tell you a story. We've got guys here now. They've just started with us, and they're launched their ads right now. It's Friday afternoon, and we're launching the ads because they're in Perth, in Australia, and their gyms were locked down for 5 days. And they were like, oh, should we do this? Should we do this? Is it uncertain? And I think it's awesome that they had these questions because it means they care, right? It means they care. But for myself, I was just like, let's just go. Let's go. Let's get them up and running. They're excited to get it going too. Don't get me wrong. You could just sense the nervousness and you could just sense that. And so to deliver certainty and confidence to them was the job. And so I sort of digress a little bit here, but to bring it back to a fitness thing, that's how can you relate it? Think of a client that you've had in the gym and they're just really nervous to get started. You know that doing the training programs and the nutrition protocols that you have work because you've done it so many times on yourself personally and with all of your clients that for you, it's your day job. You get used to it and it's like, yeah. And that's, you have to understand that that's where your clients are feeling nervous. And so first of all, we know that that's normal to feel like that. And we need to make them feel that it's okay to feel like that. But then we need to reassure them that it's going to be okay by giving them clarity. By giving them clarity on the future. And you can do that by letting them know that you've got it, by showing them social proof, by showing them results, and telling them what to expect before they actually expect it. Outlining, like literally stepping it out for them. And that helps reduce that overthinking. And I'm telling you, usually the answer for everything is like, just keep it simple. Keep it simple and don't worry about trying to overcomplicate things, and just think that people have been nervous before. This is if you're trying to make a business decision. If you're like, should I hire this person? Should I invest into this course? Should I engage in this marketing agency? Should I do this next thing? And the answer is most of the times is probably yes, because you've thought about it and you've identified it and you know that you need to do it. And then you just need to be able to then have the understanding of like when these emotions come up and these feelings come up, like, oh, I don't know, it's a little bit, whatever, just understand that you're probably overthinking it a little bit, and that's okay because it's totally normal. And you just need to go back to the logic and the data and go, look, what's actually going to happen? What's the next steps? Get clarity and then just execute, because it's guaranteed that if you do something, you're going to get more results than if you don't do anything at all and just sit there thinking about it and stressing about it and working yourself up. That's my guarantee to you, okay? And look, guys, so that's it. If you keep it simple, don't overthink it, get clarity, outline the steps that need to happen, and then just reassure them, maybe if it's another client as well, and have a look at social proof and to show them, this is if you're showing it to a client coming into the gym, that this is what can happen and what to expect, and show them the steps and before they actually experience it. And that will help remove the fears, help remove that. And remember, keep it simple. That's what I always have to keep saying to myself and saying to my team. The simplest answer is usually and always the correct answer. And so if you've enjoyed that, please share it. Please share it. That's all we've got for today. It's Friday. I'm knocking off, man. I'm going to go have some dinner with my family. And we are literally like this close to having baby number 2. We're just waiting around. Just I keep checking on my wife going, baby yet? Have we got a baby yet? We're due any second now. So I'm going to just go and enjoy my family when it's the 3 of us for maybe potentially one more day. If you're a gym owner and you want 10 days of free ads, and you want me and my team to create the ads, set up the ads and manage them and get you more leads and help you get more clients within 10 days completely for free, then go to iwantfreeads.com, go over there, register your interest, book a time to speak with me, and we can set you up and get you rocking and rolling. Till next time, legends, this is Jimmy. Peace.